What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Less for Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. Who will dethrone Jey Uso? Gotta be honest with you, you're gonna see a lot of who will dethrone X, Y, and Z because dethroning videos are one of my favorite things when I make on this channel. When someone wins a championship, I love to talk about who will dethrone them and who will kind of be potentials to dethrone them. I think we have 7 or 8 people today because I used to try and stretch it out to 10, but now I'm kind of like very picky on who I choose, so I try and do like anywhere from 5 to 10 and pick randoms, but I don't do more than 10 and I don't do less than 5. So yeah, we're going to talk about who will dethrone Jey Uso. And I gotta be honest with you, love you, Jey Uso. I'm eating all over myself every time I eat with you. And Jey Uso is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I don't think he's going to have this for a while. Am I the only one that thinks that? I think not. I think everyone thinks that he's going to lose this in 2 months. I think Money in the Bank is probably where we see it. I'm not going to lie with you. Yeah, I'm really debating on who will be the one to take out Jey Uso. I really think Money in the Bank is where we're going to see it. But yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to get it started. And we're going to start off, and it's going to go from least to most. And really, there's a top 2, in my opinion. Randy Orton. Now, I don't think they're going to give it to Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton is a top-tier kind of guy. Let's say Jey Uso loses in a triple threat. Maybe Randy Orton's still going for the bloodline. Maybe Randy Orton turns heel. There's a lot of different options you can go for Randy Orton, and maybe he's a face of Raw in some way. But I believe that he is going to go after John Cena. He's going to hold on a little feud. And maybe he's going to go after John Cena again later on. That's where I'm at. That's what I think is going to happen. Not really going to see Jey Uso and him going crazy. I think now is where we're at real contenders. I want to just talk about Randy Orton for a second. If Punk would turn heel, or even a babyface Punk that has heel ideals, which is kind of what we see now, he could take it away from Jey Uso. Now, is there going to be a feud? Probably not. I think the next feud is going to be him with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns being in the mix with Paul Heyman. Gotta be honest with you, CM Punk is one that I wish was in the title reign, but I don't think it's going to happen until 2026. So CM Punk, probably not another person that's going to go for the heavyweight championship, but could still go for the WWE title. But I really don't see CM Punk going after... what is it called? Going after Jey Uso. Not really, in my opinion, that's what's going to happen. Up next is Gunther. I got to be honest with you. Could we see Gunther coming back and just beating Jey Uso? Very, very much so, like Braun Breaker. But I think they're going to go different route. I think Gunther is going to be a demon here soon and is going to be insane. And maybe that builds him up to have some good feuds. Maybe he goes against Goldberg. But I really do believe that more than likely Gunther will probably be built up again and then dethrone somebody in the future. Up next is Sami Zayn. So now I would say these are contenders. These are real contenders. Sami Zayn. And how many people have we had? Already 3, so we have 7 people, I think. I think this is 4. My top 4. Sami Zayn is very, very interesting. I had a prediction that Sami Zayn, and this you can check in my WrestleMania or SummerSlam predictions, I said it, that Sami Zayn could turn heel, could be a heel coming up, and Sami Zayn would go against Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn could win the World Championship. Now, how does Sami turn heel? How does Sami turn heel against Jey? You could say a way where Sami needed help with Kevin Owens. I don't think that's it. Could see something of Jey Uso beat Gunther and he couldn't. Could see something with Paul Heyman. There's a lot of different ways. There was a little bit of a hint on Raw. I believe there's something there, but I could be yapping. Could be lying. I just believe there's something there. And I think it could be a way to really give Sami Zayn that WWE title that a lot of people want him to have. But again, you might disagree with me, but I think it could be a compelling story. I could really just see these two feud without even a title match. So we'll see. Up next is Braun Breaker. Now, Braun Breaker is third on this list because of two things. One, he's already kind of gone against Jey Uso and had a feud with Jey Uso recently with the IC title. Hard to say they'll move it all the way up to heavyweight. Two, Braun Breaker is super young. He could win it a little bit in the future. Is it too early? Is now the right time for him to go against and win it? Three, he's this high because now he has the Paul Heyman touch on him. He is getting a rocket on him. This man is a rocket ship going to Mars right now. 4, he's not even higher because I was thinking about putting him higher because I think someone else in that faction is a little bit higher and could possibly win it. And then there's a story around that title with that person with Braun Breaker for the future. That is really compelling to me. So that's why he's 3. But I gotta be honest, when I'm thinking of King of the Ring, which I don't think is actually going to happen this year, so that's awkward. When I'm thinking of that, when I'm thinking of people who could have a title chance, people who could really, and I mean really, have a chance at getting a title already, Braun Breaker's that guy. So we'll see on that one, but he is someone I'm excited for. Okay, let's talk about my top 2. These guys are tied for me. I literally do not know which one, and I don't think I'll know till the draft. Seth Rollins is who I was talking about. Gotta be honest, this heel Seth Rollins could win that heavyweight championship again. My God, could he do it? Now, Jey Uso, love him. He's a true babyface. You could see that heel Seth Rollins really have a match with Jey Uso and win that title back here soon. I would not be shocked about that because I think they need to put gold on one of Paul Heyman's guys. Yes, it could be Breaker, but I think more likely it'll be Seth in some shape, way, or form, and then maybe Seth gives it to Breaker. Seth is somebody that I truly believe will be a huge, and I mean huge part of WWE for this next year. He is going to be in the main event scene for a long time. If Cody Rhodes isn't there, if John Cena is not having a match there, Seth Rollins, you can bet your butt, is going to be in that main event. I just also have to say that, in my opinion, with how he's playing as a heel, he would fit so well against Jey Uso. I don't understand why they wouldn't do it. But the only reason why I don't have Seth at number 2, truthfully, and let me also say this. The way they could do this is who I'm going to say number 1 wins, then Seth, then you have Roman, and then you have Breaker. I want to talk about that for a second because I'm now thinking of who will dethrone Jey Uso, because let's see the route of how this title goes, because I think ultimately it's going to be Roman having this title, because I think they're going to want Roman to have some prestige added towards his title, and then who will have it after that. Just a theory, just a thought. Drew McIntyre is who I have number 1. Maybe it's because I'm a Drew fanboy in some ways where I think he deserves a title reign. Maybe it's because Drew does deserve a title reign and he's valid for me thinking that. Maybe it's just me seeing the World Heavyweight title and thinking Drew McIntyre will win it. I don't know. I think more than likely that Drew McIntyre should get a title reign. It should be him destroying Jey Uso because he's such a good heel. Jey Uso is such a big baby face. And Drew has had a feud with Jey Uso multiple times. And I think it's a compelling story to say Drew is not forgiven Jey Uso for that pin he had on him. And it really killed his momentum entering WrestleMania. And he's not going to forget it. He's going to take it back from Jey Uso. Take all the fun and fame he had from WrestleMania. Take it and keep it with him. And I hope Drew would have I don't think he needs a huge title reign, but I think he could have a decent title reign until maybe SummerSlam. Maybe that's where you have him going against at SummerSlam. Just babyface thinking of. Maybe it's Cody. No, because I think Cody's going to go after Cena. Maybe Randy. That's not half bad because I think Randy is already going against Cena. There's not really enough to do. I don't know. I believe that the ultimate goal should be Drew versus Jey Uso, maybe at SummerSlam. But I really did. That's one of my predictions. But I think Drew is somebody that I want to see win. And I ultimately think it could go Drew to Seth. And you rerun that match. But I don't know. A part of me thinks that they wouldn't want to rerun that match. I hit my mic multiple times, so maybe it's skipping out and Drew going to Seth. Or maybe someone cashes in on Drew and that's how we get it. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.